Hi, welcome back to War News 2. So, making some progress at least. Not getting the casualties I'd like. I'll try and that's the way. Yeah, not causing the casualties I would like to. We'll move up to the river here. But we're at least doing some serious advancing. That back. Vision there, maybe there. Need to find one more vision. I'm blind. I'm totally blind, apparently. Pop that with that. He's probably going to get punched if I leave him there, so let's not do that. Here, if we advance into there, HQ behind. I started in the middle for range, but go with it. Artillery here. Kill some tanks. All right. Keep them all honest. Those. It's two of those I got withdraw. They might be the problems. Here we got at least advance to contact. They're going to give me all this extra land, especially with this lovely hill bit. I kind of take it from them. Actually start advancing back on Lenin. Of a court. Not a strong court, but chance. Well, that's an effective day, wasn't it? That takes us up to a good course there. Advance and be recognised. I might just be out of AP for that now. I think I'm out of AP for this. We'll fill that gap. This guy down here. Pause here. Going to get railed down to this area. Where do I feel weak? For more men in fire. While that is a stereotype, fortunately, always a bit of. Right. We got to about here, didn't we? The artillery support from rail mode, that's why I can't do it. Put a hole there. Run out of ability to advance. I still keep. And that. Can't do anything about that big X one. I think if I can hit this 22 Panzer. Bring the artillery. One go. No, that cost me 100 tanks. Up in there. Route those guys out. Right. Yeah. Weaker. They've also taken more hits. Very much like to be. You're going to sweep down to here. Gentlemen, it's difficult for you to get out. You ain't going any further down. Here's force this next. Murderate these air bases if possible. That 4-4 there's the weak game. I don't think I know anything about that. Let these guys out just so I get any idea. You've got to at least fight their way through there. I am worried that even though I'm advancing, I'm going to struggle because I'm not getting the encirclements I need. I can take the land. Happy to let you take the land. They're condensing their forces. Here's my best chance. Because they've got the line of Iranian. I can get them going first direction. Going to be tricky. You guys spend a turn in defensive positions trying to recover. Artillery forward. Look at this one. They're so weak. What I desperately need to do. This guy off. Return. But a turn might be all I need. Pop you back one. Yeah. Leading edge just needs a turn. Groups up. Get a depot off as far as I can. Push as much as we can through that depot. Right, so now we can build a bunch of depots up here. Try and push as many supplies through as possible. Bit down here. Oh, totally. Moving forwards. Less likely they're going to counter attack. I've advanced on most of the line here. Spread out the pain for these. Not quite needed yet. Major breakthrough. Down here to help. That's 6 up. Push more supplies through. No, I wanted big tonk. Okay. Up. Southwestern front. get those supply bars up as far as we can. One feels paper thin on the inside, doesn't it? No matter how many troops I have, I'll always want more. Or at least better kind of collected. Right, theatre box. I'd like a few less camp containers. So what do we go to here? Can't be bothered to move them. Oof, I lost 1,300 tanks. That's going to hurt. Right. And out some supplies. The Germans do. Right. Counter-attacking here. Then because of the mortar attack, right, they've reconnected to that Panzer division. Pushing on here. They're going to try and close this bit off. But they are. Counter-attacking is still in. At least it'll cost them 2,000 men. It's definitely bloodier fights now. Attacking does use up their combat ability. I mean, blast mines are hell and back, but at least replace mine a bit easier. Oh, they're opening up a new front here. That's an interesting move there. Yeah, it looks like they're done retreating. We held. $8K loss there. Routed for 6K. Bye-bye ski brigade. Oh yes, because I advanced forward, they're coming back at me now. Oh, gonna be a bad one. They held. Not quite be able to close this off. Will they try and hold it? Next question. Okay. 2,500 sorties. Still pummeling those rail lines where we can. Then another general retreat. Well, what was our losses for the turn? 126,000 men. Nearly 1,000 tanks without me even attacking. That was a brutal, brutal assault there. But we're still advancing. Is the important part here. Like another 50 kilometers of the overland has been returned. They've lost a brigade behind. Around the brigade. But yeah, my combat power is rapidly being spent here. I have to hope they have to keep taking guys away. Yes, please ship as many guys as you can after Europe. Yeah, Europe is a secondary front. Come up to the line a bit more. It didn't push me too hard down here. And this guy's just asking to be punched. Kill. Bring him back. Them into. And the front is contracting. This is a good advance. We're moving. My previous misgivings are still there, though. Basically, I ain't killing enough of them. As we see these combat values coming down, we're going to have a really hard time. Doing a fighting retreat, though, aren't they? They're kind of coming in, smashing us in the face and retreating. Rail line up here, bearing. Because that's a link down to Moscow. Up to Moscow. Excuse to the HQ thing of shipping as many guys forwards. Oh, you back one. recover. Put you through into there. You can try and recover. All right. No chance of a breakthrough. What we really should be trying to do, prevent the end breaking through again. That was worrying. It held. It was worrying. Here we can close up a gap. That'll shorten the line a bit. Now along this river, HQ on the front. Ouch. We don't have the force to advance everywhere. If I had the motorized, I could threaten there. This is the extent of I can advance up north. This swampland up here is not good for us either. Dapper in there. Start repairing some of those rail lines. Just send those 3,000 men to the back. You forward. Yeah, that was a brutal turn. Enemies sad. Close to the front. Okay, routing. Probably trying to get this guy. They probably will. Why don't you let me have a brigade? And yeah, I'm pretty weak there still. Yeah, they don't let me occupying the hills. Not surprising. If I properly dig in there, I'm going to be a pain shift. Likewise, if they dig in, that's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, I've definitely spent my combat force. Oh, done that. Nope. Shattered. No. There's only 370 in the. They shattered. Taking a good chunk of land. Will they hold it is the question there. Alright, 2,140s. Still doing damage to the rail lines. Artisans. Only 74,000 losses this. But also no German retreat. I've got a lot of spaces where I'm going to have to cover. What's a bit weak there. A little bit weak there, but overall. But here, I think. My guess are played out. May just have to be a hold turn. A hold turn, I can get a hold turn done. Basically, we just want to make sure you guys don't get cut off. Yeah. A lot of people back into this river line. Yeah, basically, I don't have the strength to attack it. Go down a line of troops as best we can. We can just try to casualty. Do a little bit of a gap line there. Where the most battered. We'll hold where we are. You're not going to that. You've recorded enough to come to the front for a turn. I know what I want to be doing. I want to be attacking, moving forward. State of truth. Happen, I think just taking it, turn what we need. I say turn into a proper quagmire. We will just get troops forwards. Firm up this line the best we can. Pray to Father Stalin that the Germans give us a we'll call that for that. Please push as many troops into the front line as you can. Notice there's two strong corps here. That's a bit more spine to that part of the region. It's not a bad advance. We started hitting in Stalingrad. It's the Stalina. It's just we've fully petered out at this point. Long time to the mud, though. A long time to the mud. Okay. Another attack there. Yeah, I'm a little worried about this pocket here. Just need them to be good, but want to give me some breathing room. Oh, they did. Defensive line. Yeah, they're digging in. Some chunk of troops should be flowing forward. Right, down to 1500 sorties. Still hammering away at those rail lines. Hoping it'll do some good. Only 24,000 losses. They took 15, which is... Italy has surrendered. Sardinia's gone. Okay, so hopefully with a bunch of troops are going to get shipped back here. Values have improved. Big spot here. No mass retreat, but a bit of rain here. Yeah, okay, I think that was the right choice. It's quite nice. Dug in a little bit. The mud is good. But things must. Alright, that'll do us for today. Thanks very much for watching. Next time. Yes.